Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Like always, if you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment. If you guys want me to do or go into any particular TA, I will do so every single day. As long as you guys put it in the comments, I'll definitely do TA. Also, follow my Patreon. I'll drop it in the chat. I'll drop it in the comments, and I'll pin it. I'll pin it in the comments and I'll leave it in the description. And I've been getting, I've been getting asked what my Patreon is, but again, I always forget to pin it in the comments. And I just recently updated all of my videos to show my Patreon link on the description. So you guys can really just go to any video that I have, go to the description. It should probably be the very first link on there, as well as my other socials that I have. With that being said, I did want to go into a bit. Also, somebody requested. I think I already did some. I think somebody requested like TA on ADA and stuff or something. But I think I already did it in one of my last videos. But for right now, I do want to focus on just Ethereum and Bitcoin and where I think the general direction of the market is going. So as of right now, we can actually see that Ethereum is essentially just kind of trading sideways here. I mean, put it I would put it in whatever kind of this. I have no idea what this pattern is called, and I don't really care to know what it's called. But we are staying on market structure around this 1260 level, right? We really haven't gone away from trading around this range, right? And you can you can even use like a Darvis box to run this trend, right? From high to low here. You can even run it just like that, where it's just where you have a range there, right? Usually I like to have, kind of an open trend lines on where the top structure is and where the bottom structure is, right? And then right now I'm pretty sure this is weekly structure on 1260, and that's why it's not breaking, right? So you can definitely just trade up and down from here, but you're not moving in any general direction, right? So as of right now, I do have a lot of shorts on my Forex account. These are my current shorts on Forex. I more than likely will keep adding shorts. I do think that Ethereum can possibly jump up to like 1290 and then drop from there. On the hour, we are looking. Yeah, so, I actually really thought that you could possibly go a little bit higher towards that, towards 1290. As of right now, it seemed less and less likely, especially since you want to actually close bearish on these candles here and then drop all the way down to maybe under 1200 bucks, which is where I'm probably setting my next forecast on right now. Especially right now, you're having the 16-hour going to be closing a bear trigger sometime soon in the next, maybe if we go a little bit lower, you can actually close this bear trigger in the next 2 hours or so. But so far, you really only moved sideways on this bear trigger on the daily, and on the weekly you're still going to close bullish, right? But again, because the stock market has been a little bit funky lately, it's been super weird on the actual direction of crypto, because Nasdaq is definitely bearish. You have this SPX definitely bearish. You have the dollar slowly rising and back up again. So as of right now, I am more bearish than anything else, at least on the shorter term. Long term, I'm definitely 100% bullish on crypto, but I am looking for a range break, and I really don't think that you're gonna go. I mean, if you do break this, you'll probably go to like a 1325, something around this level, and then drop from here. I really don't think that we'll keep pushing to the upside. It seems unlikely, especially with the higher time frame showing more bearish momentum, right? So I do think that for right now, I think at most you can possibly run back to like 1290 before coming all the way back down, right? But again, if CPI is really, really solid next week, there you go. And then this is what I think is going to happen now. But with CPI coming out next week, I think it's coming out on Wednesday. If CPI does come in lower, which logically it should, I can definitely see this break all the way towards like 1350, possibly back to 1500 or so. I do think that we can see a strong push to the upside. If we look at Bitcoin directly, though, you actually haven't broken on Bitcoin. You actually haven't broken its major trend, its major uptrend on the upside, right? So this started back on November 21st. So about almost a month now, you've been trending to the higher side, and you haven't really broken. Let me see, what did I have here? Oh, this is not an actual trend yet, but here's the thing. On the weekly, again, you're closing bullish on the weekly. The last couple weekly closes, you actually went up a pretty nice little solid amount. Again, same here. You closed bullish, you kept running up to like 5. So I can definitely see us from here. If we close this way, I can definitely see us pushing again towards like maybe like a 19.2, maybe like a 20K or so. But again, once this breaks right here, I do think there's a really solid chance that you actually keep going to the lower end, right? So I mean, we have pretty good. There you go. So you actually have a pretty good trend there because we actually already broke that huge. You already broke that. So again, long term I am bullish, especially because this longer trend already broke. Let's run this all the way down, like around there. There we go, right? So essentially what happened here is this actually looks really good, right? Because you actually broke major trend, came all the way down, right? Retested here, and now you're slowly trickling up. So actually, if anything, this actually looks like ridiculously insane bullish momentum, because I think if you keep running towards this trend here at like 19.0 something and this actually breaks, I think we have a really clear shot at going to 25K. And right now would be the perfect time to DCA. Just looking at like very simple TA on Bitcoin, this actually looks extremely bullish, because you do have, you know, on the longer time frame, you do have that break of trend right here that happened back in November, break of trend, complete retest down here at like 15K, and then you have the slow trickle up right here, which is absolutely insane. But again, really depends on CPI, really depends on the rest of the stock market and how it actually handles. For now, I am a little bit more bearish on the short term, considering that we just closed an 8-hour trigger, and then also the 16-hour looks like it might close soon. If this trend breaks to the low side, it's gonna kind of suck. I don't think we'll actually go, you know, super low, but I do think we'll go back down to like 15.7 if this trend actually breaks. So overall, right now, TA longer term looks extremely bullish. This is a perfect time to start DCAing on everything. Perfect time. As far as shorter term, I am a little bit more bearish to back to like 15.7 or so. The same thing with Ethereum. So it does look like we might actually close bear on the 16-hour for Ethereum and Bitcoin. I'm probably gonna be a little bit more bearish towards, you know, 16, 15K on Bitcoin, but I think on the longer term, you know, I think this is a really good time to start DCAing into all of your positions if you haven't already. So for the next upcoming week, really the best advice that I can give, see, there you go, the 16-hour already gave that signal right there, right down here. So in 2 hours, if we actually close like this, I can definitely see us breaking this trend, going all the way back down to 15.7. So, you know, perfect time to DCA. Really depends on CPI. I think a big part of the stock market, big part of crypto right now is definitely going to be involved on what the CPI is. If CPI comes in lower than 7.7, I think we rally extremely hard, and this might be a potential bottom to a lot of stuff, right? And if we do come in at 7.7 or higher, I do think that's a really good signal to short the hell out of everything in the market. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.